All right, everybody, we're live with Coach Curt Weeks here in his office. Going to talk a little basketball. We're finishing up the Wildcat Classic tonight, Coach. Tell us what we got going on tonight.
Well, we've got the championship game. We're playing Holt again for the third time now. So our focus, Billy, going into the preseason, was to sort of, reestablish, as far as just getting to where we're at now, kind of reestablish the standard at which we want to play to, which is the standard of discipline, relative to our players being responsible and accountable to each other, performing at a high level on a consistent basis. So, with ultimately the team first, being the ultimate mindset of each and every one of them. We're sitting here 15-4 right now, with this being the last quote unquote regular season game up until area play, which will start Tuesday.
So what do you think about that first half of the season so far?
Well, relative to what I just said about the team first mindset and playing to the standard of discipline, there's been vast improvements made from this time last year. Kids have come a long way. Kids have really bought in, and they've understood that playing time, doesn't necessarily always go to the best player, with the brand that we teach and the things that we believe in. Sometimes it goes to the player that understands his role the best at that particular time on the court. And the kids have really bought in, and, they've understood how important it is to go out and do their job, whatever their job may be. And, we need the best players that can go out there and be the best players to understand what their job is and get it done for us, to ultimately give us the best chance to be successful.
So what do we have looking ahead in area play?
We'll start off with Thompson at Thompson Tuesday, then we go to Oak Mountain Friday, then Hoover comes here Tuesday, and then same scenario back the next three games, just the home and home being swapped. So we've got Hoover, Thompson, Oak Mountain, three of which I think are in the top five in the state. All three teams are very well coached. All three teams have very good players. All three teams have very good depth. So it should be a lot of fun, and we're excited about it. And we're going to see, we're going to carry our brand that we've been working on and what we're about, and we're going to lay it on the line starting Tuesday night, and see what happens.
All right, let's give some people a little insight. They've kind of built on that we already have a connection. A lot of people may not have been in your office before, so here I'm going to show some things here in your office. For those that don't know, Curt was a head manager with the University of Alabama football. There you can see the one right here. That's the 96 Iron Bowl. That was Stallings' final game. That was my first Iron Bowl as a manager. There he is with Woody McCorvey. There's his brother Shane at the Outback Bowl and everything. So you've been around a lot of winning coaches, and I can tell just talking to you, you picked up on a lot of what they talk about to their players and stuff. What Dabo is built on Clemson, what Stallings built at Alabama, and what Saban is carrying on today. You're bringing that here to County High, and a lot of people probably don't realize that is where it's kind of coming from.
Well, I've been fortunate, to be around a lot of really, really good coaches, even better people that have meant a lot to me, have done a lot to help me, and I'll never be able to say thank you enough to those people, and my friend and their friends, that have meant so much, and mentors, meant so much and done so much to help me. But like the Ohio State Clemson game the other night, we sit there and watch the game, and Clemson doesn't play very well the first 15, 18, 19 minutes of that game, but the brand Dabo is built there with, we learned all under Stallings, and we were in all those meetings every day, and it just works. Sometimes things, it's hard to understand or put your finger on things, but it just wins. And those guys hung in there early on when they didn't play their best, and they hung around until they did what they had to do. And then when it's winning time, you got to go make plays to win the game, and and that's what they did. So, just happy for him and proud of him, and, pull for him. Sometimes it's hard when we play Alabama. Alabama's still in the blood, and that's where I am. But obviously, want all those guys to do well, and not just him, but they're all over the country in the college game and NFL game, and it's just fun to keep up with those guys and stay in touch with them. And we've just all got a tight bond that we all had back when we had Bryant Hall in the athletic dorm, which doesn't exist anymore as far as an athletic dorm with NCAA, doing away with that with athletic dorms. But it's just something special about those days.
Yeah, if we could tell some of the stories from Bryant Hall.
there's one or two. There's one or two we could tell.
But anything, we appreciate the time, Coach. Good luck tonight, and go Wildcats.
Thank you so much, Billy.